All right, we are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. How y'all are today? We just got a little coin talk, chitty chat, what have you. Got a couple of invites sent out. See, we got a couple of likes already on here. We had a few people waiting on it. It was just a little spur of the moment. We're on Pammy Jones. Okay, give me 1 sec. Need to do something here. Now, we're going to do a couple of announcements. We got an auction tomorrow. Redneck's auction, Redneck Metals is coming up on the 1st, November 1st. Uh-oh, my train. Mute myself. Okay, the train horn has passed. The train's still around, but the train horn has passed. Oh, I need to do this. Okay. Mute myself on the other side. All right, 710 oil. Yeah, I've just seen you early in Miss Pammy Jones' stream. Skywatcher Sandra, how you been doing? Let me see. Skywatcher Sandra, I don't know, surgery? Yeah, that was a past surgery or a future surgery. I forgot. I'm saying, okay. All right. I don't know if I got that email right. Then a second, the a stent removal coming up. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Sent. Make sure. Okay, got it. Check this. All right. I think I got everything set up. I think Miss Missy's watching there. If she is, she'll say hello. Because this microphone does pick up on this laptop. Missy and her sister can be talking on the sofa in the living room, and I'm a good ways from them. They can be talking low, and it'll be about the same as my voice when I talk. All right, we got PC in the house. Dave's not here, man. What's up, David Carlisle? I see you still up and about.
What's going on, Cajun?
What's going on, VC?
Hey, David, Sandra,
How's that new
710.
how's that new phone treating you?
Good. I lost my cable modem last night for a little while, though. That's why
I was wondering, yeah, I noticed that all of a sudden something dropped out and
yeah, I think the
you know,
cable company.
we
I
had a
think
crowd in here.
I think they were doing some work last night because they usually do it. If they're going to do work, they do it like in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning. That's about what it was. So
Yeah, when less people are on.
yeah, so my modem just shut off. It was back on this morning, so I'm sure they were doing some maintenance.
Yeah, I had that happen to me a couple of times. It went out like I don't know an hour one time, and uh, and those times I was on Big T's panel.
Yeah, they never tell you about it either when they're going to do it, but. So I figured, oh well, I'll just wait till morning.
I wish they would give you people a heads up in that area. You
They,
know,
they used to, but they don't do it anymore.
uh,
They wait till the middle of the night. If you're on, they don't care.
yeah, yeah. They probably got tired of people. I mean, yeah, people emailing them back or calling back and say, "Hey, well, I had something planned for that night." Oh, too bad, you know. I mean, we trying to improve your internet, y'all. Y'all always bugging us to improve the internet. Now we're improving it. Y'all don't want us to improve it.
Yeah. And if you call them, they always have a pre-recorded message that they're doing maintenance in your area. So it's all good. It happens. Don't happen very often, but it happens sometimes.
Yeah, ours is on the cable lines. I got Spectrum internet,
Yeah, I'm the
and
same
so
way.
that.
I have the same one.
Oh, you have Spectrum? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I worked for Spectrum for 20 years.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've got fast internet, man. Spectrum's the best internet I've had so far.
Yeah, they're pretty stable. It was Spectrum, then it was Charter before that, and it was AT&T before that. And
Well, it's still Charter Spectrum down here.
yeah, it's called. They would prefer you call it Spectrum.
Right.
But I was in on the ground floor when they first launched high speed internet out here in the West Coast. That was through AT&T. They used to call. I don't know if you remember it, AT&T at home. That's what they called it before. That's before any of the. Well, AT&T was the cable company out here on the West Coast for a while. Got an idiot in here already.
Oh yeah. Caught that. Caught that right away.
Yeah, I saw him. That stupid asshole. Jesus. Every night.
Almost.
It's almost the same person, I bet you.
They'll get reported that many times, and pretty soon they won't be able to uh, get on the internet. They won't be able
Yeah,
to get on YouTube
the trolls have been bad for the last month, seems like.
with everybody. Sandra says her spectrum is not good out where she's at.
Where does Sandra live?
I forgot. Is that west, Midwest, or west? Midwest, west. I want to say Midwest.
Sandra, my name's Ben. My name's Ben.
Buy it now. Oh,
Buy it now.
oh, New York. Oh, hell, she's east. Never mind. She's East Coast. I thought she was Midwest for
It's
some reason.
spelled BEN.
That's right. She was a New York State Trooper for a long time.
Sandra was a trooper?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. Total respect for police.
Oh, yeah. No use of disrespecting.
Now, I got a lot of friends. My dad was a deputy sheriff for Riverside County in California.
Well, I have a lot of family in law enforcement.
That was back
I
in the
was in
70s.
law enforcement in the early 90s. I was auxiliary. Didn't have my own patrol car or anything, but I went on patrol with the seniors.
So what's the name of that town in Pennsylvania, Sandra? What's it called?
Shohola.
Shohola. I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
It kind of reminds me of Sholo, Arizona.
I'm not sure. I have family in Washington, Pennsylvania. That's just a little, well, it used to be a little dinky town, but I'm not sure where she lives. But
710 said, I'll pay you the law a bunch in the early 90s. Late 90s, too. Oh, it's over there by Matamoros and Honesdale.
yeah, here, when I was a teenager in Nevada, the cops knew me by name. I got so many damn tickets.
They knew it'd be my name because a lot of my family was in law enforcement. It wasn't because it was good things, not bad things. Well, a small town too. Everybody knows everybody.
I did a lot of street racing, so I was known by them.
Oh, okay.
But they were cool. Back then in the 70s, they just tell you to go home. They didn't bust your balls too much.
Yeah, everything's different nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Well, like in the small towns, you live out in the country and stuff like that. All the deputies in your area, the one state trooper that's assigned to your area.
I had a 65 GTO, Sandra. That's what I had.
A goat.
Yep.
Commercial fishing was a tough job. Well, I'm a commercial fisherman for quite some time. I made my living on that, hunting, trapping, and fishing. Well, I didn't make a living hunting, but that's what you did when you survive off the land. Luke Duke Outdoors. What's up, bud?
Hey, Luke Duke, what's up?
Elton Jones is in the house. Outlaw commercial fishing was a tough job. Yeah. I've been known to do a little bit of that myself. I sure have. A 69 Le Mans. Wow.
Yeah, 69 Le Mans they're pretty cool looking cars.
Le Mans, wasn't that the one with that back end that was different? That was a Pontiac Le Mans. Let me see, which one was it? Was it the Grand Riviera? Riviera had the trunk and the back windshield was like kind of V-shaped. Was that the Riviera or?
Yeah, she said it did kind of look like a Chevelle rear end on a Le Mans.
Okay. Had that high, well, not a high back, but
They had several different engine options in the Le Mans back then.
yeah, if you got the one with the big block in it, use muscled up.
Well, 69, I'm sure they had a probably a 400 option.
Which one had the 402 in it?
I had a 421 Pontiac
421.
and a 389 Pontiac.
Remember the 389s?
A 421. Mine was 421, 3 factory deuces. That was in a 65 2+2. It was like a Catalina body, but they call it the 2+2. That 421 is a hell of a motor. I never had a Pontiac 402. I don't know if that Pontiac ever had a 402.
I don't know. I forget which one had the 402. I remember the 402. That was like, I think an order. You have to order the 402s, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, yeah, maybe. They had a 326. Le Mans mostly had 326s in them. That was their smaller V8.
Yeah, and then Chevy had the 327, and then the Cobra was the 426. Ford and Chevy had the 426, if I'm not mistaken.
And Chevy had the 409.
Yeah,
As
that
goes
was
with
boss.
the famous Beach Boy song, Me and My 409.
On the airboats down here, they use a lot of 502s, which is stock, and they stop. Well, you leave them 502s stock, and they're going to last forever. And it's perfect for the Trail Boss airboats. That's a perfect engine with that boat, with that size boat, because the airboats are wide. And then you run in an 8-blade composite fan on the back with a ultra high strength cage on it, because you get that much horsepower with a composite prop. If that prop lets loose, uh, you need a good cage on the back. I mean, you still might get hurt from some splinters, but you're not gonna get a propeller through your back coming out of your chest.
Yeah, the Fords had the 428s and Fords had 429s.
Swivel bucket seats. Yeah, the 442s had that swivel bucket seat. The driver could get in and turn the seat like that. That was nice. And the F100. Dude, boy.
That's a lot of power for an F100.
Yeah, I know a guy had a 327 in a Datsun pickup truck. And actually, he custom did everything, the transmission hump and all that. And
Yeah,
I don't know how many rear ends he went through on that thing.
another big swap for Toyota pickups were the 289 Fords.
Oh man, that was a good engine. 289 Ford. That was your small block V8, but man, that was a good engine.
289s are awesome engine.
Tough. They were tough. Your 283s and your your 283 Chevys and your 289 Fords were tough.
Yep.
In fact, that 283 Chevy, you could put 327 heads on it.
Yeah, all the hot rodders figured all that out.
Yeah. And especially with the oversized valves on them. Oh, boy. Well,
Yep.
you ain't got but that much room in between the intake and the exhaust. Put it this way, you didn't do many valve jobs on those heads before you didn't have any clearance.
Right. Yeah,
400
400.
small block and a Chevy Love. Yeah, didn't I say Chevy Love for the 327 earlier, or did I say something else?
Yeah, you said 327, but 400, 400
Yeah,
small block Chevy is.
it was in a Chevy Love. I forget if I said Chevy Love or Datsun, but it was in a Love. 400 small block in a Love, man, good. Oh boy, that's worse than being in a Corvette when you hit the accelerator.
Yeah, the 400s didn't hang around that long, but they were a good motor.
Everybody seems to go with them 400 blocks, and then, you know, naturally cam them out and all that stuff. Are we doing good, Scott? Miss Sandra? I have a 406 in my 78 short bed Chevy. It's got some get up and go. I like it when guys got a rig like that that's just got a regular paint job, you know, and regular tires and rims, maybe a little showy rim or something. And then they get next to another car that's wrong, wrong. They're looking at wrong, wrong, wrong. Like, hey, you want to get it, And then, like, okay, and you leave them at the line. I love it. Like, oops, I picked them the wrong one.
I was either a Pontiac or a Ford guy. I switched to Ford quite a few years ago, but in fact, the truck I drive now is an '83 Ford pickup, F-150 4x4.
Ford and Chevy was my trucks back then. Like the older Dodges, with a slant six in it, that was a dependable truck. Nothing fancy, nothing racy. Three on the tree, dependable. And a 53 Chevy. I bought it with no bed on it. I think I paid $150, $125 for that truck, something like that.
Well,
And
those two.
it had a V8 in it. And, no, wait a minute. It had a V6 in it. And it looked like a big block V8 Chevy. And those motors, they use them in combine, in our rice combine. And they were just a huge block. The V6 Chevy. I forgot the numbers on it. It was the cubic inches was up there, and I forget what that motor was.
Well, that
That was a
225,
dependable truck.
the 225 slant six Chrysler motors were a hell of a motor. You remember the slant six, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so I was talking about the Dodge trucks. I had an old Dodge truck
Yeah,
with
they
that
put them
slant
in.
six in
They
it.
put
Man,
them in
now,
everything.
yeah, cars. But that was a dependable truck. I mean, I'm talking about it was in real nice condition. Got it from an old man. And my cousin total lost it. So, well, there that went. They had a guy in Boyce, which is up by Alexandria. He had just about, I think it was 1 year difference in the truck. He says, I'm going to go buy you that truck. I said, well, I'm going to go with you. Because he was looking for a truck to replace it, just like mine. Oh, man, that truck was dogged out up there. And they wanted like $800 for it. I'm like, oh, ain't no way. That truck was dogged out, all kind of rust on it and everything. Didn't even have a battery. Said it was running, just drive it off. Yeah, no battery in it. Hadn't started in 8 months. And the advertisement was in one of the farmers market bulletin, where you could run a free ad. Well, that was a long drive for nothing. Like a 6-hour round trip. Way out in the woods at dark. I mean, he was way back up in the piney woods up there. Oh, I gotta go lean over the dock a sec. I'll be right back.
Okie doke. Yeah, I never did any mud drag racing, but looks fun. I've seen a lot of videos on it. Looks like most of us are car enthusiasts, though, which is cool. I love it. Yeah, I've seen some of those mud races. There's people who's like get drenched in mud and stuff. That was like nasty. Still looks like fun though.
We got a place up here in up the road from here. I don't know, an hour and something. Mudfest. And it's in Colfax. Colfax, Colfax, Louisiana. They call it Mudfest. It's a big event every year. Man.
We don't have that much of that around here. We have a lot of sprint car racing, dirt track racing.
Oh yeah, I used to build engines for sprint cars. Hey, DeCone. Let me see.
Hey, Dacone, what's up?
What's up, the Raging Cajun and Coin Geeks? It's 24 past the hour and time for a dabba 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 do man. Had no fear, the cone is here. What happened? The dabba dabba do man in the house.
Yeah, Sandra, this snowmobile racing has got to be cool.
Snowmobile?
Yeah, I've seen those people race some snowmobiles. They're like crazy.
Never saw that. Well, wonder why. Maybe there ain't no snow down here. Well, I don't know. About 2, 3 years ago, it snowed 3 times down here at my house. I'm like, what? What's going on with this? I've seen snow down here already, but not 3 times in a winter. Got 2 foot of snow down there. Well, a foot and a half down here in 1975, I think it was. January '75.
You ever seen those guys on
74.
snowmobiles? They get them up to full speed and they can run across the lake if they keep up the speed.
I would agree with that.
Oh, I've seen them do it. They
I
get
would
it up.
agree with that. Yeah.
They have those paddles on the back of their belts. You know, they get up to
Yeah.
speed. You don't want to let off the throttle though because you're gonna lose the snowmobile.
Oh, they do sink.
Yeah, they'll sink in a heartbeat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but those engines are so easy to work on. Carbide cleats and bigger jets. I got a YouTube, buddy. I haven't seen him in a while. He's a snowmobile guy. I mean, wait, is it snowmobile? Or, no, jet ski. Jet ski. He's got the water pumps on him and all that. You know, throw that fresh water through the engine to cool it off.
Yeah, I've raced jet skis before, but never snowmobiles.
I raced a 125cc P-Rome Supercross in 90 to 94.
Yeah, Supercross, that's a young man sport right there. That will beat you up.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. You better be able to take a fall.
He has some good kidneys.
Yo, yeah, over here, the Mudfest over here, there's they have like Kenny Chesney goes over there, Brad Paisley, and one of them made I forget which one was it. There's a lot of country artists, country stars that are from Louisiana, North Louisiana, Central and South, and but there was some country artists that wasn't from Louisiana, and they play concerts down here, and there was a couple of them that did videos, you know, like a new song, and they made videos. You know, they took a lot of different footage, and I don't know how many hours of footage they had to just to compile a 3 minute video. You know.
Right. Yeah, Sandra, I bet you almost got trapped under the ice. That's dangerous.
Oh boy, yeah, and they better get you out fast. I took a dive. Oh yeah, with the snowmobile. I mean, with the snowmobile or something. Riding not too frozen water. Oh yeah, almost got stuck on the ice. Damn. Well, hey, now those snowmobile races on lakes and stuff or whatever. If you are on lakes, what kind of precautions they have? Do they have like a big old crane out there to like with somebody to just pluck you out of the water or something if you break through the ice or what?
No,
I
I'm
never
not.
heard about
I'm not.
that.
I wasn't talking about. I'm sure they. I don't know if they have sanctioned races for that, but I've seen people do it just for the hell of it, but not just out with their buddies. I've never seen a sanctioned race with a
Oh,
snowmobile across water.
oh, okay. No, I'm talking about a lake, frozen lake.
Oh, frozen lake? Yeah, I don't. I
Yeah,
guess
that's
they.
what I'm talking about. A frozen lake. If you bust through the ice,
I guess they would have to have a rescue crew if they had a.
had some kind of contingencies to get you out the water quick.
Man, you can
Tow
die.
truck, a tow truck to pull her Polaris out. A 500 Polaris had that.
Yeah, I've never owned a snowmobile before. I've ridden on them before.
I've ridden on jet skis, never owned one. I've had many boats in my time. Big boats, little boats, pirogue. Naturally, a Cajun needs a pirogue every now and then. She floats on the dew. She floats on the dew. You don't need but about an inch of water to paddle around a pirogue. And some mornings, that's about what you got. Morning dew is about a half inch of water. But I think it was 5 or 6 years ago, they had some country star at Mudfest over here doing a video. Forgot the guy's name. But they were saying if you wanted to be in the extras crowd, in the video and all that, you had to be at Mudfest at a certain time. You had to be there early or, at a certain point in time.
It's probably Alan Jackson.
I don't remember. It was some well-known country artist.
So I know Alan Jackson did a big video on the water and skiing, water skiing, and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Oh no, this was at Mudfest.
Oh,
with
Mudfest, I don't know.
the mud riding, with the 4-wheel drive trucks with the big deep mud holes and
Oh,
all
I
that
don't
and
know.
everything. And
I don't know who that
four
would be.
wheelers, they got different areas for your quads. We call them 4-wheelers down here. People over in your part of the country, in Nevada and Arizona, they call them quads. That's your sand racers. I mean 4-wheelers for sand. And over here, they more or less, we got a lot of mud down here, so you got all your big grip tires and snorkels because you're going to go underwater. You got your snorkels on there. You can run them engines underwater. Then you got to change the oil naturally a couple times a day. Redneck Stacker, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Red, I'll send it to you on Thursday when I'll be finished.
Put your
I went to
put
work
your
today.
video link up, your YouTube link up, Red, if you don't mind. Watch David Carlisle beat him to the punch. Yeah, y'all need to go. Whoever don't know Redneck Stacker, which I'm pretty sure everybody in here does, beside that Matt Mateo, whatever his name was earlier, he probably don't know Red. And if he don't, well, he probably don't want to because Red, yeah, never mind. Carlos Z, what's up? All
Hey,
right, I haven't
Carlos.
seen you in a few days. What's been happening? Carlos got some sleep streams. Gain his watch hours. Y'all go give him some watch hours or a view or whatever. No, right now we had a troll in here earlier. Some Mateo, I don't know, some troll. He was like, he come in. His first comment was, "I'm drunk, y'all." Well, good for you. Glad to see somebody's getting a buzz.
Everybody knows you, Red.
Then he come up. Trump sucks. I'm like, oh well, no time for you to go. Bye. Report all that. Oh, you haven't done any live streams yet? Who I'm thinking of? Carlos Z or who the heck I'm thinking of? Same Carlos though. Same Carlos. Oh, Carlo. Wait, he does some sleep streams. He just puts on a live stream and he'll talk a little while. Who the heck is it? Almost the same name. He said, "Not me. I ain't done any live streams yet." Okay, well, but y'all still go check out Carlos Z. Well, Carlos Z, didn't you do some giveaways about a year or so ago with some headphones? Or am I thinking of the other Carlos? Carlos Tacone. Surprised to see you here. No, okay, that's the other Carlos I know then. Tacone's here almost every night. Well, every time I stream. When Tacone's not on, he'll fly up in here. What Carlos I'm thinking about?
That's what I'm trying to think of. I can't. It's not coming to me.
Give away some earphone, the headset, and mic and all that. About a year ago, he was in the coins and other stuff. Uh, just about everybody knew him in the coin community. What the heck is it? Oh boy, it got me to thinking. Gotta hit the bed. It's 3:30 over there. Got lots of work to do in the morning. Yeah, man. Yeah, you do. You get up early in the morning. You go on Miss Ida's. I was almost on Miss Ida's live stream this morning. I missed it by about 20 minutes. I was tired. I was dog pecker tired.
Yeah, I missed it for like almost 2 hours. Red's an
Yeah,
early
that's
bird.
right. Your modem went down, or yeah.
Yeah. so I didn't have any connection last night at all. Or
We had Mike Badger, or Mike Lemonhead Penny was in here.
yeah, I was talking to Lemon for a while until I lost my connection.
Yeah. I was showing some pennies off for, well, I was showing a lot of coins off last night. And people were sending me emails left and right with pictures in them, you know. And that's some nice stuff too they were showing in those pictures. And then Lemon was showing off some nice stuff. I mean, some real nice stuff. Mike was showing some stuff off. I mean, just about everybody was showing some coins off. Trying to figure out what was what. They had a 41. Oh yeah, Ramon Juan was in here. Well, he wasn't in the panel, but he was asking me to throw up his pictures from a while back. Yeah, 41 S over S, repuncture mint mark, and he had a D way over by the rim.
I think I saw that.
We just somebody was saying in the stream that, man, that looks like one that Variety Vista has, and like I've seen other people talk about it, in chats, and there's other info going around on that same, not the same penny, because he's got that one, but there are other examples out there just like it. So,
well, I never seen that before. That I saw that looked like a D down to the right there. I've never seen one of those.
yeah, I have, and I've seen other conversations about it. So it that's not the only known example out there. Put it that way.
How the hell they get a D over there on an S mint mark coin?
And it's that far off. I have no idea. And then somebody was talking about nobody mentioned a drop letter yet. Well, yeah, that conversation was in there with drop letters and stuff. Especially with the presses. They like three side by side and stuff, and something come off of one and like a finger or something, and and then get in that couple of coins, and it's stamped in there. The cone says, "Yo, Cajun, I'm glad I didn't sell that Proof 64 Kennedy as a DDO because it's actually FS 108." What? QDO? What? Oh, okay. I'm not getting a QDO. Pretty sure you meant DDO.
Yeah, I don't know what a QDO is.
No, it's a typo. I'm pretty sure. It's actually FS 108. So I'm glad I didn't sell it. Hey, was that the one with the accent hair? Somebody had an accent hair. No, it was in a set. That accent hair was in a set. I think yours was individual. Or, well, I don't know. It might have been yours. Well, anyway, if you'd have sold it, somebody would have had a nice coin, at a good price. I don't look through my coins. When I say I do not look at them, I do not look at them. And Mike Badger, I sent him. He bought one, a slab Lincoln, formative years, with Lincoln on the log. Hold on, hold on.
There goes the choo choo. I love that train sound. That's pretty cool.
That's ridiculous. Him holding the horn for a minute and 30 seconds, though.
There must be a crossing over there, huh?
Well, we got First Street, it's CC Dusson Road right there, Mamu Road, and then we got Second Street, and that's it. but he was hammering on it all the way down a half a mile. I heard him a half a mile back. I'm kind of aware of it now since I'm live. I never hear it, but when he doesn't let up on it, that's when I hear it. It was a half a mile down the road and never got up from it. Y'all might have heard him let up on it for 1 second. When I muted it, he laid on it for another 30 or 40 seconds. I'm like, dang. Okay, what I was talking about, what was I talking about? That's how fast I lost track. It was the error coin or something. Had to do with the auction. I don't know if that proof or like.
It was like accented hair you were talking about.
Yeah, we were talking about the accented hair. Uh, Man, I lost track of it just like that.
Yeah, so did I.
Uh, that senior moment thing. Oh, Badger's Penny. Yeah. No, yeah. No, it wasn't a memorial. It was that formative years where Lincoln's on a log. Thank you, Luke Duke.
Is that the one with the extra
where
finger or
he's
something?
holding a book. Yeah, he's got. Okay, I didn't. He bought it from me in an auction. One of my auctions I had. It was a slab Lincoln, NGC, I think. Anyhow, the his thumb would look like a bear claw, and then there's I think an extra finger on the other hand, and there's something else that's up with it. But I don't look at my coins. I don't scope them and then say I never looked at it. No, I don't do that. And that's when you got that book from Lemonhead,
Yeah.
that nickel book from Travis, and you got full step nickels in that book.
Yeah, I do.
Because he never looked through it, you know.
No, he even told me when he put it up for auction that it was a book that he got that he never really had a chance to go through. So
Right.
I got my money's worth. I think I bought it. I won it in auction for like $135, but there's some nickels in there worth a lot more than that.
Right. The cone said I sent Dave a link to post, and there's a link. In fact, I'm gonna go check it out right now. Oh, QDO. Okay. I'm wondering what the QDO stands for. Okay, this is proof.
What's a QDO, Decone? Is that like a quad double? I'm not sure what that is.
Well, I mean, you might be onto something there. Let me see. It says you got two proof 67 examples. And this is PCGS, and it's not giving an explanation for QDO. And I'm not familiar with the QDO. I thought I knew just about all the designations, the abbreviations or whatever. Let's see what they were. Wow. Good God. Yeah, somebody would have got a good deal. If somebody would have known what they were looking at, they'd have cherry picked that sucker and said, "I'll take it," and they'd have kept on bidding.
What is it?
Well, the price is uh, $650 and proof 68. Proof 67 is 400. Proof 66, 275. 66 plus 285. Yeah, it carries a good price. Auction record is $1,018, and that wasn't that long ago. So about, and that was a proof 67. That was the auction record, and it was a proof 67 plus. Sold from Great Collections Auction, and I still don't know what a QDO is. FS. This is a FS 105 right here.
It says a quadruple, so I was kind of right.
Well, you did say quadruple.
Yeah.
That's what you looked it up. Did you look it up? Oh, okay. The cone said quadruple. Okay.
No, I didn't look it up. I just
Quadruple. Yeah. D would be double dialverse. The Q would be quadruple double obverse. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head earlier.
what coin was that on?
Uh,
64 Kennedy.
yeah, proof.
Wow. Never seen one of those before.
Yeah, me neither. That's why I wasn't familiar with the QDO. And I knew it wasn't really a DDO typo because the Q is like, 3 letters away from the D. I figured it was a typo, but, well, the Q's are a little bit away. Yeah, quadruple diobverse.
Okay, yeah, I got it. That's a nice find.
Yeah. And he had that up for auction last Wednesday. But no cameo on his. Was it in a set or was it separated by itself? All right, to come.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Actually, hold on. Let me do this. Let me do this instead. Hold on. Don't do that to come. Not yet.
You got it for $15 off cheesecake. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't know what cheesecake is. Oh, check your email to come.
Or cheapskate, maybe?
Oh, probably cheapskate. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's cheapskate. I get it now how he types. He types like a Cajun talks.
I got you, Tacone. I figured it out.
that or spell correct or whatever they call it. Got it.
Tacone's talking in code tonight.
He always does when he types. I got used to it though. I could pick that lingo up and know what he's talking about
I
now.
kind of figured it out after
A
a while.
lot of people always said, "What? What? What you typing? That ain't English. That's Cajun, Cajunese. You type like Boudreaux talks." That's where I got that from, because somebody said that one night. The call was up in the chat like that, and they were saying you type like Boudreaux talks with that, and something like that there. Okay, give me 5 cigarettes. All right. Oh boy. Gotta love the cone. He's different, that's for sure.
I'll be right back, Cajun.
All right. Give you 5 cigarettes. Let's see if I can get caught up in chat. My mind was wandering. Uh, boogity, 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 boogity. Oh yeah, Carlos Z. I forgot to announce that. To be honest, I'm not in the coins. I just stumbled in here a couple years ago and never left. Yeah, yeah, because Carlos, I've seen you in a bunch of coin channel streams, live streams. Excuse me, and commenting on regular videos. I'm trying to think, what's that other guy's name? See if I can get in a YouTube thing right here, and it might pop up.
Did he send you some pictures or something?
Oh, I sent him an invite.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if my chat got lagged or what. Let me do this. Okay. I was going to say something I forgot. Oh yeah. Did you have the green? Remember that Chrome extension, the green go-to channel? When YouTube got rid of the little dot on the right where it would say go-to channel, and you could go to their channel.
That's gone.
Yeah, but then they got somebody came up with the green one through Google as a Google Chrome extension, and Big T had it. He's the one told me about it, and I got the extension, but now that's gone.
So YouTube figured that out too.
No, actually, Google and YouTube are,
Same company.
yeah. I just don't see it in my extensions anymore, and I didn't know if you had it at one time and it's gone on your end too,
No,
or if
I didn't know that existed.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do this.
I actually have to go search for the channel now and find them.
Yeah, that's a pain too.
It is because you get a whole bunch of different names with it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You see, I'm in my extensions and I don't see it anymore.
You try and find a cone or what?
No, oh no, I got the cone.
Oh,
I was just because yesterday I was uh, seeing if I can go to somebody's channel, and I went to turn my green on, my go-to green, and it was gone. I'm like, and I know I didn't erase it.
so what was that called? An extension off of what was that?
It's called Go-To Channel. It's a Chrome extension.
Oh, didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, they had a few people that used it. You know, like a troll. You can go to the channel and you can see if they uh, if it's a brand new channel, zero subs, zero content, and all that stuff.
Right.
You know, it helps when you got that and you're a moderator in somebody's stream, and then you're safe to kick them out. You know,
Right.
there's the cone.
Hey, Miss Laurel.
Hey, Miss Laura, how you doing?
No, I missed that part where you hit the person's name and you'd be able to go straight to their channel.
Yeah, right. It opened it in a new tab.
Yeah, and I didn't have a problem with YouTube. Like, if you didn't see any of their videos for like 3 months, they'd take them off. But that's fine. But now you got to actually go out and search them and sub them, and it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, especially if because there's a bunch like, okay, like Dimebag Darren Low. How you doing, Dimebag? Yeah, sometime mods are lurking. That's right, Dimebag. See, Dimebag's lurking. He's a moderator.
Hey, Dimebag.
But okay, like Dimebag's got a unique name. He's easy to look up.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But Carlos Z, try to look him up. Which I know I'm sub to him already. But try to look up Carlos Z. Man, you're gonna get a million different things. And you actually looking for a channel named Carlos Z, and some other bull
Yep,
butter name comes up.
exactly. Where'd the cone go? You drop off?
Yeah, he lost a connection.
Come on, Dacone, get back up there. I know why YouTube did that. There a lot of people are subbing just to get a sub, but
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't see a whole lot of sub for sub channels anymore and all that. Like,
No,
in fact, I haven't even heard about Pusha Studios lately. You know,
I haven't either. Now that
I
you
don't know if
mention
they
it.
still going strong. I don't get notifications or what, but I don't know if they still going strong or
Actually, you're right. I haven't got any notifications from them for a while.
yeah. So, and you know, it wasn't really well. They said it's not a sub for sub channel. It's just like it's not just sub for sub only. It's just make
Su-
new friends. You
supporting
know,
each other.
support the channel. Don't just sub to get a sub and then leave them alone. You know, but that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
You know, if you want 3 or 4 thousand subs, you can't watch all your subs videos.
It's impossible.
You know, yeah, and that would be a 3 time full time job thing. I mean, people do have regular jobs that run a YouTube channel,
Yep.
and if you watch every video that you get a notification on,
Oh, you'd be home all day.
and all night,
Yep.
and still hadn't finished watching everybody's videos.
No, it's impossible to watch everybody's.
Yeah. But I do. I jump in the channel, say hi, or hit the like. I watch the videos. I'll comment. Sometimes I comment. Sometimes I don't. But I always
Yeah,
hit the like.
I try to do as much as I can.
Oh, David Carlisle said Pusha Studios' last live was 2 months ago.
That's about right, David. That's about a good time frame. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
They might have got taken down.
yeah, that's right, Miss Law. You return subs, visit. You know, yeah, that's it. Yeah, and it is tough at times. I mean, if you got yard work to do or gardening work or whatever, you know, I haven't grown a garden in 3 seasons. You know, gardening seasons. You know, because we grow all year round. Let's see, I didn't grow a garden last summer and this summer. YouTube,
Yeah, Miss Laura,
YouTube.
it's almost impossible to do that on everybody you subscribe to. I try. I try to help out every channel, but
See, I started my Cajun Coin Hunter channel last February. You know, a year and a half ago, a little over. I didn't grow a garden last year. You know, I didn't grow one this year. So, but next year, yeah, I will. I will take time off of YouTube to grow a garden. You know, because me and Missy loved it, and I made money on my garden.
I haven't even looked at my subs lately. I'm still over 1,000, but I can't remember how many. I was gone for like almost 6 months because I had that coronavirus, but I don't. I got most. I'm still about the same when I left. A little bit less.
I got 1,300 something, whatever. If they wouldn't take away, I would have over 2,000 or way more, way more. I'd have 3,000.
Yeah, I think I'm at like a. I think I'm close to 1,100 or something like that. But YouTube does some weird crap sometimes.
They do, and it's the computers doing that. You know, it's there's not a lot of. It's like well, and I always say it for PayPal. It's PayPal doesn't have enough human interaction with what's going on with PayPal accounts. The computers shut an account down for no reason, and there's not enough human interaction to investigate why they froze that account.
Exactly.
Mike Badger's been with PayPal for I don't know how long now, years since the ground floor of PayPal because he was selling on eBay and all that, and then eBay bought PayPal out, and uh,
Well, PayPal's a different entity now.
well, like I was saying, Mike Badger has been with him since get go.
Oh, so was I. I've been with PayPal ever since they started.
Right. And then all of a sudden, a couple of days ago, they freeze Mike's account. They want his to confirm, to verify. They want him to send his driver's license in. Well, what's going on with that? And boy, and I tell you, he got him on the phone and said, "Look, I know y'all been screwing. PayPal's been screwing a lot of YouTube channels around with auctions and stuff like that. Y'all mess with me, I'm gonna hang y'all ass to the wall for serious money. My money plus a lot more."
Well, I remember about a year ago they called
And
me.
they got him back up last night in a heartbeat.
Well, they called me once and they asked me to verify purchases.
Well, that's all they have to do. Make a
That's
phone call.
which
Or
was okay. They asked me, if did you make this purchase? Did you make that purchase? Yep, yep, yep. Okay, they're saying we notice high activity on your card. We want to know if you made these purchases. I said, yeah, I did.
right.
And they said, okay, that's all cool. But the only thing I hated when, well, still, I don't know if it's still the same way or not, but on eBay, uh, I've never lied to anybody or sold anything on eBay that I didn't think was absolutely 100%. But the buyer has the protection, not the seller. So if somebody disputes something you sold to them, they'll freeze your account in like 2 seconds,
Yeah, right.
which is bullshit because
Yeah,
it stops you from doing any commerce with anybody else
right.
until that problem's resolved.
What they need to do is just freeze that money for that transaction.
Yeah, but they freeze your whole
Not
damn
the whole
account.
account, not the whole account, just that one transaction. You
Yep.
know, like say if you want to take all of your money out of PayPal, say if you make a purchase, you sell something for $100 or whatever, so you obligated, to ship that $100 item out.
Right.
Okay, you got that. So freeze that $100. It's not like you're gonna take all your money out and leave, and that guy's gonna be screwed. You're not gonna do
Yeah.
that because you've been with him too long. That's the thing about it. It's not enough human interaction with that.
Well,
Just freeze that transaction. Freeze the money for that transaction.
for example, in 2019, I bought a brand new box. They were all 2019 pennies, right? Or cents, whatever you want to call them. But I opened like 10 rolls on my own, and they were all brand new 2019 cents. So I put some rolls on eBay. I sold like 4 rolls to some person out of the same box, and then he said he got the cents, and he said in the rolls there were mixed other years in the rolls, but both enders were 2019. I know they were brand new 2019s, but he disputed it, so I ended up having to refund him because he opened up a claim. So PayPal froze my account.
Damn.
So I had to refund him the purchase price of the pennies, and I didn't get the pennies back to prove that his claim.
Right.
So I ended up refunding him. So I lost money on the deal selling on eBay to him.
Yeah.
So I
Well, how
had
did you pay him back with PayPal?
I had to pay him back.
No, no. How did you pay back? You said your account was froze, so they did allow you to refund the money, correct?
Yeah, they did they'll let you send the money back to him.
Okay, all right.
But in the meantime, my account was frozen until actually said the problem resolved on his end. Then they would unfreeze your account. So I just got so sick of the eBay bullshit. And I said, you know what? I know this guy was scamming me, but there was nothing I could do about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So he wanted a free roll of pennies, and it wasn't that much anyway. What, $3 or
Yeah,
something?
it was petty. It was just stupid. And I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm not. You know what? That made me so mad. I've been off eBay since then. I got so mad.
You know what? And I can just about guarantee you that was about a 13 or 14-year-old kid doing that.
Somebody knew what they were doing, how to scam people.
Yeah. eBay should have looked at that guy's age, and PayPal look at that guy's age if they could have. Well, actually, it was eBay that needed to look it up how old this guy is. And if he's a 13-year-old, well, hey, all right, eBay says, oh, okay, you need to send them pennies back.
Yeah.
If the guy the seller wants them back, you need to ship them back.
And I had so many other things going on at the time on eBay. I needed my PayPal account to be active.
Right.
So I just
I
didn't
bet you
want
that
to.
was about 5 days you were out of an account.
It was like a week, almost a week.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason, and I still stand behind this 100%. The reason my PayPal account got froze was because I wanted to send out a invoice to Copper Coins, Chuck Daughter. In fact, imagine me sending Copper Coins an invoice, okay? Instead of him sending me an invoice, okay?
Right. Right.
A big dog like that, I'm sending him an invoice for $600, okay? Well, anyhow, he wanted an invoice, so I tried to do an invoice. And so I called PayPal and said, hey, I have a regular personal account. How can I send an invoice? They said, oh, well, your new bank debit card is not, your old one expired and you hadn't put your new one on yet. I'm like, okay, well, I was told by PayPal not to put my new card, because I had a PayPal credit card to purchase at stores or online or whatever. So they said, okay, well, we're going to run you through it on getting it, your new one signed on, so you can send invoice. I said, okay. Well, I kind of figured that this guy was a new agent for PayPal or representative, whatever you call it.
Right.
He was new. It took over an hour to do this. He said, okay, well, the last resort is you have to take your bank account off and put it back on and then put your new debit card on. I done that the next day or 2 days later. Boom, my account's froze of suspicious activity. I called PayPal and said that was me trying to uh, do what y'all representative of PayPal told me to do. And they were like, well, we're sorry, you froze for 6 months. We can't give you any info. I'm like, what?
That's a bunch of crap.
But he did send the money in PayPal without an invoice, which he, usually doesn't do, but he did. And man, it was a good thing that I made the order, his order the day before or 2 days before my account got froze. Because Copper Coin's money would have been frozen in my account and I'd have been screwed. I'd have had to go to the bank or something and borrow that amount of money.
Right.
And then pay interest on it, double interest or whatever and all that. Yeah. Well, not with a bank, but with a finance company. Oh, boy.
Well, Wells Fargo did that to my wife like a month ago. We went to from Nevada to Utah to visit my daughter, and my wife was using her Wells Fargo card in Utah a lot, and they suspended her card.
Suspicious activity.
They thought it was fraudulent activity, and they actually had to send her a new card. They froze the account. without even contacting her. Which I don't know if that's good or bad. You can say that's good in one way, or you can say that's bad in another way. But
Yeah, because you're in the dark.
yeah, but they had to send her. They actually sent her another card when she was still in Utah. But still, I mean, that's like, come on, man. You go to the grocery store to buy something, all of a sudden your card's suspended, and it's like, what the hell?
Yeah. The cone's popping back in. Let's see. These devices are connecting, and let me see. Bada boom! The cone's back.
Hey, the cone.
What's up, the cone? Let's see if it sticks this time.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
I was having technical difficulties.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So it's figured out now. Well, kind of figured out now.
Okay.
Well, my laptop during my live stream last night straight took a dive right during the middle of it. Fucking just shut down, was done. Can't turn it
Wow.
back on. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just all of a sudden gave up the goat completely. Like it was like, no, do not pass go, do not give a warning, just on and then not.
Well, did you figure it out with the laptop, or?
No, that thing's done, I think.
Huh.
Hard drive crash?
Something, man. It just gave it up. It just quit.
What kind of laptop? I mean, what model is it? What brand name?
Oh, it's just an Acer Chromebook.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So,
Right.
yeah, that was pretty.
I'm going to present you, and you say you want to show
Oh.
that Kennedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
want to
was
see
finishing
this
up at 24 the hour. I apologize. I had to finish up that 24 past the hour. I apologize. My bad. So, being that my laptop crashed, I think the only way that I'm going to be able to show you this is from one device to the next. But I have it in here. So this should work. Is that too bright? That's probably way too bright. Let me turn this down. There we go. This will work, trust me. So yeah, I didn't notice it, and I went and started looking at it. One of my buddies is like, dude, check out the B by the hair and see if the hair looks weird next to it. And I was like, oh shit. So that's like one of the dye workers was that hair right here. It's like all smushed onto it. Like you can see there's 3 or 4 like fucking lines on this. I'll show you the spot where it's predominant is down here. So they got the 2 split on the main one, then there's some behind it. You see the other one behind it? I can only count 3 lines, but for some reason they call it a quadra. You see on that edge by that U where it says 3 or 3 lines?
You're on the U right now, and R and U.
Yeah, I can see
there.
3 for sure. Wait a minute.
3 for
1,
sure. Yeah,
2.
see, that's all you can see on the example too. I can't see 4. Wait.
Well, that light was just right where I could see them real good earlier.
Yeah, there you go. I'll get it back there.
I'll
get it right back there. I gotta hold it and then see it. Hold on. Let me move this out a little bit. I'll get a better angle on this thing. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's really shitty that my laptop took a dump on me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why I can't get it to focus. There we go. You can see all kinds of craziness going on.
Yeah, I see it.
And then, like, yeah. Look at that T. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, the T's really pronounced.
Yeah, this is a cool thing, man. Because I thought I matched it to. There you go. Look at the top of the U. Look at that. You can definitely see 3 for sure. But yeah, that B, and then there's another marker was on the I. There's a gouge next to the I on Liberty. It goes off to about like like if it was headed out to 9 o'clock or whatever. Where'd it go? I lost it here. Sorry about that. Where are you at? There we are. Right. There's a gouge. See it like 9 o'clock? Like heads like that direction, 9 o'clock. Then there's that angled one that comes off it too. It's crazy. Oh, I think the B has a missing notch on the top too, right? There. You see that? Where it's missing? That's another marker. Or like it runs through it or whatever.
Yeah, well, if your die markers all match up, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So you did some research.
Yeah,
on
we looked at this one for a while, so yeah. Oh, that's what I do all day. Since Natty's isn't gonna be open anymore, I gotta do this something.
What's Natty's anyway? What's Natty's? Is
But
that your food
is
truck?
a good one, man. That was a really nice one.
What you mean Natty's is not open anymore?
Yeah.
What's Natty's?
Yeah, that's my food truck. It's just not working out. So
Okay, because of the
I don't want to work
6 months
every day.
Is your food truck closed because of the
Yeah,
last
it's just
6 months deal?
It's just closed because of everything, man. It's like
The beer flu, mostly. Your audio is breaking up.
There I am. Are you there?
Yeah, your audio is breaking up. Yeah.
Are we back? We're good?
I heard we're back. We're good, and that's it.
Okay.
All right. So is the beer flu thing that with the social distancing and all that that the main reason?
No, it's just the whole thing of it, man. It's just trying to get customers to come back and just people not coming out and
I
all
attribute
kinds of
that
stuff,
to
man.
the beer flu.
Yeah.
Where do you live?
Yeah, I've been doing this now like 5 years, and Washington State.
Oh, okay. What part?
Yeah, it's just, man, Eastern. I live where we built. I worked at Hanford for 15 years. At the Manhattan Project. So I've been here my whole life.
The Manhattan Project.
Yeah, when they did the nuclear bomb, this is the place where they made the plutonium for the Fat Boys.
Oh, okay. Damn, I didn't know you were that old.
No, I'm 43.
Okay. All right. I didn't know the Manhattan Project spanned. I mean, you said you worked at
Yeah,
for the Manhattan, same company.
No, I was running crews and doing. I was a union insulator, so I had to get a degree in thermodynamics. So we had to take the reflective and the asbestos out of all of the reactors because they're cocooning them. We're tearing it down.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I worked out there 15 years, and then Obama cut the nuclear cleanup fundage, and I was on a seniority list. If you know how unions work, and I was out there for 10 years. I was number 17 out of 180, and they whacked it to 11.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I wasn't supposed to lose my job, but then I was like, I was okay with it, man, because that place is, I was killing myself out there. Probably will get killed from out there. It's crazy.
And just to think, when I was young, I used to put in asbestos insulation, and you probably the one taking it out.
Oh yeah, that's what I did for the union for a while. I was in the union for 17 years, but I quit. I quit that too.
Man, 3 more years, you could have got you a pension.
Yeah, no, nah. I went out to the Manhattan Project as a apprentice. I was getting paid journeyman wage because I was on Traveler, which was cool. I was on Traveler in my own town.
So what union
Because
was that? You were like a millwright worker or what?
no, I was a heat and frost asbestos worker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in the insulation hall.
Yeah, 82 out of Spokane.
Yeah,
So
the boiler makers over here are local 198 out of Baton Rouge. That's your pipe fitters and stuff.
in Louisville, that's our local number one.
Then the carpenters union, I forget what number that is.
Shit, probably like 1 billion.
Oh no, the carpenter. No, I'm talking about the number down here in Louisiana. I could have got in with the union when I was 17, actually, and I was
Oh, really?
almost a master carpenter at 17. I'm talking about residential, okay, but
Yeah.
down here, union carpenters are more like scaffold builders.
Yep.
And it has nothing to do with carpentry. Nothing to do with carpenter work. Just metal scaffolding and stuff, but you consider the carpenter and
So you
sheetrock.
can't see
Sheetrock.
my social security number, but yeah, that's my union card. This is
I could
our
have got in that many years back, and right now I'd be retired, living high on the hog
yeah.
with my hands in
So
my pocket, walking around saying MF all the time.
that was my. It's 2004 is when I turned out.
Oh, Dimebag said he's a journeyman metal fabricator.
Oh yeah, he's a tin bender. Yeah.
Uh, well, I wouldn't call it 10. I know a guy, he was in the union.
No,
I forget.
that's just we
Yeah,
call it
10
sheet
band.
metal.
It's a nickname. It's a nickname. Yeah, sheet metal, but when you residential, you consider sheet metal as like ductwork and stuff like that. No, these guys been half-inch, three-quarter-inch stuff. For Navy ships in Mobile,
Yeah.
Alabama. Yeah.
I worked on a demoing dry docks at Naval Base for a couple years.
No, he said nope, not a 10 bender. From quarter-inch to 10-inch. Yeah, nothing measured in gauge. Yeah, yeah, but it's just a nickname, 10 bender.
Yeah, just sheet metal workers. That's it.
What's up, Hector? How you doing, man, amigo?
Hey, Hector.
They call our technical term is hodder. They call us not no a hottie or something like that. Not the guy that carries the shingles to the roof. Different kind.
$10.
So I found this Bicentennial Quarter at the car wash. It seems to be that it's doubled, but I don't know. Let's take it. You can take it. I don't know if this thing is gonna work here. Let's see.
Oh yeah, they did have some double bicentennials. They out there.
What's the other one? Here we go. I think this will work. Let's see.
Oh, Hector, it's a Decon, VC, and me, and in a couple of minutes, it would be you also.
I don't know why this isn't coming on.
Yeah, the bicentennials, they got a nice doubling on that thing.
Yeah, this thing just being my camera thing was just being a jerk.
Clay 37, what's going on, maybe my brother?
Hey, Clay. I can't see that picture very well right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix my camera thing real quick so I can show you guys. Right now, I can't see shit either. Ever since my laptop died, it's been just crap. Guess I got to get a new one. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work.
I'll tell you what, that HP my son bought Missy, I love it.
So what now?
That HP laptop my son bought for my wife for our anniversary present, I love it. It was like $300 or something, and then he got the extended 2-year extended warranty. He had a year warranty on it, plus he's got the 2-year extended, and it's got the Windows 10. I mean, this sucker's got, I don't know, years and years ago, you could have ran the space shuttle off of this thing. Space shuttle didn't even have.
Yeah, it's funny how they can put like they can make a computer the size of your house back in the day into the palm of your hand, but they can't make no glass that don't break.
Oh, well, they do. Well, it's not unbreakable glass, but on phones they call it Gorilla Glass.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but
there's always a way to break it. There's always a way to break it. Especially if you hurl it, you get pissed off and hurl it at something, like a concrete corner of a concrete wall or something.
They actually have clear aluminum now. They're using bulletproof glass. Oh
yeah, the president's car. Yeah, that's like 50 caliber bulletproof.
Yeah, it's actually aluminum, see-through aluminum. That was science fiction about 10 years ago.
Oh,
I mean, this is circulated, obviously, but I got it at the car wash, man. What happened? Let me see. Where's the devices are gone? What happened? They're not gone. I just can't find them. There we go. There we go. Let's see. I think it's number 2, from what I remember. I looked it up a minute. Let's see. If you guys want to see a coin that's fucking crazy, you should see the W West Point quarter that I found, dude. That's, oh my god. I didn't think there was a double die, but I'm pretty sure I found one.
Dakota, if you don't mind, can you change that F word in the near future?
I apologize. It's a bad habit.
I don't need you to apologize. Just,
no problem.
I'm monetized. And
yeah.
Sometimes it does mess with me. Why am I not seeing? Why am I not seeing the Bicentennial Quarters?
Oh, I had it up there for a second. I took it off.
No. I'm
show
looking at the PCGS for the quarters. Not showing me the bicentennial. It's not showing. It jumps from 74 to 77. It's not showing the 76 bicentennial because they didn't make a 75 quarter naturally. But I'm not seeing a bicentennial. They're showing 74 and it jumps to 77. I don't know why it's not showing the bicentennial. Let me see. Maybe I just missed it in the quarter thing. 20 cents in quarters. America the Beautiful, state quarters. Well,
wasn't there some doubling on the drummer or something? I heard.
Yeah. It's a DDR. I think they have a DDO and a DDR on the bicentennial, but on PCGS when I look up quarters. Okay, wait a minute. Territorial. Maybe I'm not looking in the right spot. Commemoratives. No, it's not listed under that. Dollars, gold coins. I mean, I'm going into Washington quarters, 32 to 98. And it's not showing the bicentennial price guide or population guide. And it says DC and U.S. territory quarters, 2009. Then it's showing America the Beautiful. Well, it's not showing the bicentennial at all. Let me see if I can search in PCGS. Yeah. Okay. Let me put in 1976 bicentennial.
All right, cool. I found it. All right, check this shit out. Oh, stop. Check this stuff out. My bad. So if you guys are familiar with like class 2 doubling, that's on the 64 reverse number 2. You guys know that? If you guys know that one, 64 Lincoln Philly has a reverse that I really like. This thing is 002 DDR. It has the same kind of like style where it looks like it's slid, but it's like mounded. At first I thought it was machine doubling. Then I looked at it closer and I was like, "Whoa, that's not machine doubling."
Hey, hold on. Let me jump back in the StreamYard. Okay, I can't see nothing. Your phone, I see.
Yeah, that's.
There we go. I can see something.
Morning, gentlemen.
How you doing, Hector?
I need to see.
I'm
Hector.
doing well.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, VC, Dacone, how you guys been?
So, man, see that? Look at here. You can see the split.
Yeah, Cajun, I see what you're talking about.
And it's not flat shelf like at all. Like not at all. It looks like it might be, but look, if you see there, that's mount. Like, let me see how close I can get. And you can look, and there's doubling vertically, but there's also on the side. You see that N is split. Look at this right here on the 2.
Wait, which one is what coin is that one?
This is a 2019.
Oh, okay.
W. By the way, it's doubled on the front too. Look at this. Watch.
Okay, doubled on the front and the back.
Yeah, look at this.
Okay, that would be machine doubling then, more than likely.
That's not.
It's not? Okay.
I mean, I don't know. That doesn't
Usually
make
when
any
you have
machine
doubling on the
doubling.
front and the back of a coin, it's because of machine doubling or eject doubling.
Well, the
'Cause
36 has a
usually,
couple that are front and back.
usually when they make the dies, it's usually just one die that's doubled, and usually the reverse or the obverse is not going to be doubled, you know, because they made separately.
Yeah. Yeah, but these things, this is split, and look at the split right there. It's split in the front on the C. There's it on the front, split. And then watch this, split on the back here. Right on this, like these ends right here. Where is that? Oh, my bad, right here.
All right. Good night, Miss Sandra.
Let me get it here.
Nice, Sandra.
Bon matin. Y'all be safe.
I apologize. I haven't been that
Nice,
very
Sandra.
scoped. See, look at the split on the end here. Wait, right there. And this is on the reverse.
What's that, a Louisiana quarter or Indiana quarter?
This one is 2019. And it's toned like crazy, too.
Oh, wait, it's a W? No, that's not Louisiana or Indiana. That's Mariana.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Memorial Park.
I mean, look at that. Let me see.
And I'm not familiar with diagnosing the outer edges of those, because I think those are what, incus? Or those incus?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a totally different hunt for a new dog right there.
Yeah, but look at her arm. Watch.
No.
I'm trying to get in focus. There you go. This
I'll,
2000
I'll,
here.
I'll look up on Variety Vista or what and see if
There
there's
isn't
other
nothing.
coins like that on there.
There ain't nothing.
Yeah, okay. Have you looked up on the forums like Coin Talk, Coin Community, and to
See,
see
even
if
her fingers have splits on them. Look here.
From what I see, PCGS doesn't recognize any errors on this Bicentennial.
No, I'm sending this one to Wexler for sure.
yeah, I was gonna suggest that a minute ago. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Haven't you sent stuff to him already?
Yeah, couple.
Right. Yeah. So you know you're a familiar name with him, so that's a good thing.
See, there's that split right there on the top of that end too. Let me see. And the M. Yeah. Look at that shit. That's doubled for sure, buddy. All day. Yeah, that's crazy. And then here's the front. Like here's the name God we trust right here. Watch. Let me see if I can get it out here. Man, that sure looks good to me. I don't know.
Yeah, like you said, send it in to Wexler and get his opinion on it.
Definitely,
So,
definitely.
since your book's down, that means your scope's down, huh?
No, I'm using my scopes right here. I was shooting this on my tablet onto my phone so you could see it, you know.
Oh, okay. Well, didn't your other
Yeah.
little whatever that took a dump on you, didn't you have a different system or whatever on showing your coins?
Yeah, I could do it would switch in between my regular camera on StreamYards and my scope, but it won't recognize it from the phones for
Right.
some reason.
Okay. That's what I thought. Correct.
Yeah, I could just go into the camera and I could switch to the USB and it would just switch, but on these it won't do it.
Right.
Is that a Denver Mint one?
I did get it. Huh?
Is that a Denver Mint?
No, West Point.
That was a
Oh,
W. Mariana
W.
W.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm doing everything I can in PCGS to find a Bicentennial Quarter, and I can't.
I found one. It's a DDO FS 101, but
No, that's not. I think I got two. I got the 002 or FS 102.
that's a 76D. That's $400 coin.
Where'd you
Well,
find
if it
that?
was nice, but mine's beat up. Mine's probably in fine, maybe fine.
Well, this one was AU 53, DDO FS 101.
Yeah, that's an expensive one.
That's on PCGS occasion.
Oh, where'd you find it at? What category?
Oh, good Lord. Hang on a second. Took me a while. Took me a while to find it.
Yeah, because I just got out of. Okay, let me Google PCGS 1776 to 1976. Bison.
I'll show you a coin I just got in. It may be
Quarter.
let me
type in quarter. Okay. Type 3, clad. All right, PCGS. I have to Google it first.
Hey, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This is a coin I just got in. Oh, if I pull it up here. Hey, where did it go? Oh, I messed up somehow. Is it over there?
Oh yeah, those are that FS DDO FS 101.
Right.
That's an expensive quarter.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be BU.
I guess not.
DDO, I'm not seeing in this where it's at.
The PCGS number on that quarter was 146087.
Yep, that's it. Now I could have looked that up in the PCGS search, but I didn't know the number. I always thought they had a DDR on that too, or the pickup points were on the drummer boy.
I thought so too.
I know there's something about that. Hey, Miss Pammy Jones with a $5 super sticker. How you doing, sir? Welcome. I thought you was going to bed.
Hey, Pammy.
Ashley West Coast. How you doing, sir? I thought she was going to bed. I was going to send her a link, and she said, oh, I'm going to bed. No, I started the show after she did, you know.
She lied to you.
Here we go. Boom. And here we go. Boom. And boom. And Let's see if Tammy Jones wants to come up in a sec. The cone got knocked out.
I'm back. I was just gonna show you one thing. There's just a new coin that I got in. It's a 1911 that's in just, whew, buddy. The 1911.
Oh, let me do this. All right, there we go. Check your email,
This is
Pam.
1911. There ain't not a nick on this thing, man.
At the third year of the series. Oh, he's slow-mo.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Carrie Baxter, how you doing?
Hey, Carrie.
That don't matter, Pam. You probably look the same as you did earlier in your live stream. You didn't look like Lucy then. You probably won't look like Lucy now.
That would depend on what I Love Lucy
But they
episode.
had, what, 3 different Lucy shows? That I Love Lucy and the Lucille Ball Show and the Lucy Show. They had three different ones. Ricky Ricardo, the husband, you know, La Bamba, the Bamba, the Cuba, the Bamba man. And then they had the one when she was working with Mr. Mooney, you know, where she met John Wayne and screwed that movie up. And then they had the one with her kids.
You know, she did quite a few of the I Love Lucy when she did William Holden. That was a pretty good one too.
Yeah, like I said, there was 3 different Lucy shows.
Did you guys know? And I had to go look this up for myself because I didn't believe it. But did you know that when that guy that her husband or whatever, he goes, Lucy, you got some splaining to do. You know that never was even said on any episode. That was something that happened.
Yep. Yeah.
Really?
I thought
Yeah,
that was
because
like in almost every episode, but no, he never said it in an episode.
I always thought I heard that because I grew up with that. And I could swear I heard him say you got some splaining to do.
I think he did say that.
Yeah.
No, he did say that.
He didn't.
Now, wait a minute.
Nope.
He didn't do it word for word. Okay. He said it in a way, because I read up on that too. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because somebody said it to me and I couldn't believe him.
But he said, but he did say splain or splain it, whatever. That was in there, but that, you know, what they do, they catch a phrase and they say, well, he didn't say that, because it's in some kind of other show too, where anyway, but they said they never said that. There's a word missing in it. And what they're doing, they just breaking down the sentence, you know. What was that other one? They could swear that it was always said in the show, but it wasn't. God dog it. I'll think of it later.
Well, Lunar Landing, where Armstrong says,
if you go back and watch,
he said the same thing.
Go back and watch. Huh? Go ahead.
The Lunar Landing, when they was said one step from mankind.
Oh, yeah, that was, yeah, they broke that one down too.
Yeah. There's quite a few quotes that were changed.
Yeah. What they did, yeah, people, yeah, they broke down the quote and they was like, yeah, no, that word's not in that. So yeah. Yeah.
A lot of songs are also misquoted. The lyrics.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's like on the Queens that at the end of the song they don't say "of the world" on any albums. That never happened.
What?
That's
Queen?
weird.
We are the champions of the world.
Yeah. No, when it's at the very end of the song, he goes, "We are the champions," and everybody says "of the world," but he never says that. He just says "We are the champions" and stops.
Oh, okay. But everybody that sings along with it says of the world.
Yeah. Right.
Carrie Baxter with a $5 super chat. Well, thank you much, Carrie Baxter. Very much.
That's kind of like
Splendid.
they just extend everything. Yeah. They like stretch all the truths on all that because like if you go back and watch Terminator 1, whenever Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the mall and he's blasting people up, and he leans back in and he does that coin phrase, "Well, I'll be back," you know. Well, everybody made fun of him because of his heavy accent from Austria. But if you go back and watch the movie, he leans his head in the window and goes, "I'll be back." No accent at all. Nothing. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry. That's really weird. My bad. I apologize.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't have the heavy Austrian accent. It is "I'll be back," not "I'll be back."
Yeah.
It was dubbed over by a white actor, probably.
But so like everybody makes fun of him because of it. So it's weird.
No, actually, it wasn't dubbed over or anything. It was just that's how people, imitate him. But there is the second Terminator. I think he does say "I'll be back" or something. It's another movie that Arnold played in that did say "I'll be back" again.
Yeah.
And I buried Paul. I'm not familiar with that quote.
Yeah. Or the movie the Sex in the City. It's just Sex and the City. It's not Sex in the City.
Right. What was that one?
That's kind of weird.
All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off for the night. I gotta get up early.
All right, VC. Yeah, you got to work.
All right, buddy.
I'll see you guys
Okay, VC.
all next time, I guess, whenever that is. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. Everybody take care.
Please talk.
See you, man.
See ya. I was at the ranch today, and man, I'm a little sore. I had dinner at 8, and on the floor by 8:30, watching the news, recorded, of course, and fell asleep about 9:15, and I woke up about right before I got online. So I'm wide awake now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
The
I'm on a
Beatles.
whole new sleeping pattern now that.
Yeah, I gotta catch up with my wife because she's usually in bed by 11:30 after the news.
Excuse me.
But has been that way for a couple of years now. But she's always an early riser.
I used to be. I had to get up at 3:45 in the morning for like 15 years, but I don't do that no more.
You know, I worked all different kinds of hours, working in retail and management, and I worked, I never had a 8 to 5 job or a 9 to 6. It was always 1 to 10, 3 to 12, 12 to 9. All these different for years and years, and weekends and holidays, 6 days a week mostly. And then I got into teaching. I would get up on Saturday and go, damn, I'm late. And it's already 15 years later, and I still do it. And then as soon as my wife retires, she wants me to retire. She's gonna be home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 a year. Wow. We've always worked opposite end of hours. Be the first time.
Oh, well, Forrest Gump. A lot of people misquote that. Mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. The actual Forrest Gump quote, Mama always said life was like a box of chocolates. So they took out a name. And Wizard of Oz, same thing. Jaws. Instead of we're going to need a bigger boat, he actually said you're going to need a bigger boat. Yeah, there's a bunch of misquotes. I think. I don't know. That's the one I was thinking about. Oh no, actually, it was Apollo 13 is the one I was thinking about. If I ain't mistaken, or Dirty Harry. Houston. Well, it says Houston, we have a problem. Actual quote: Houston, we've had a problem. Dirty Harry. That was. I think it was either Apollo 13 or Dirty Harry is the one I was thinking about. All right. There's probably some other ones in there too. Oh, at the end of Strawberry Fields, JT.
Forever.
It says I just buried Paul. Yeah, I know. Paul McCartney and John Lennon had a rivalry toward the end there. Midnight Silver Run. What's going on? Yeah, 17.
Hey, Midnight.
We still up. And it looked like the cone lost connection again. What you been up to, Midnight? And you, Hector, what you been up to?
I went to the ranch, waiting for some coins that I bought. I got two, one coming from Mike Badger, the other one coming from Sin Hoarder. I bought two of his auctions, waiting on them to come in so I can do a mail call.
Living the dream, as they say. That's it. Well, the con was
And
showing
yet,
up some nice BU Wheaties a while ago.
yeah, that reminds me, I've got about almost 30 rolls, over 30 rolls of BUs I got to go through.
40 rolls of BUs?
30.
All right. Wheat rolls?
Some wheat, some memorial.
Oh, okay.
64D. I got a 64D coming.
Roll or coin?
Roll.
Oh, okay.
Roll.
Where'd you get all them other rolls at? The Wheaties.
Sand hoarder.
Oh, okay.
I got a roll of 55s that I went through a while back, and I never put them on video. All I did was go through them and put them in flips. Didn't even go through any of them. Just they're really not. They're really nice.
I got 16 rolls from Ramon.
Same here, midnight. I've been voiding people all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, when I go to the stores, I keep my I wear a mask in the supermarket. And, you know, they ask you on a sign on the front door, you know, please wear a mask, you know.
Mm.
There's a few people that don't, but, you know, they say, please wear it. They don't say it's mandatory you have to wear it or you're not coming in. Now,
Walmart
a while back, well, Walmart's the same way. They say please, because I went to Walmart a couple of days ago, and I despise Walmart. I hate going in there, but I needed to go in there for one thing. I ended up picking a couple things up.
Yeah, that's scary because those people they're in masses. I mean, if you go, I'd rather go to a small store to get the same stuff. I'd rather pay the price difference and go to a
Well,
small. I mean, because
I cater to the local stores. I do. You know,
yeah, and
before
I
all
was
this came up, even before this
yeah.
came up, I hated to go to Walmart. You know, they starting to force people. Here's my rant about Walmart. They starting to force people to self checkout. Okay, but at every checkout register, there's a person there, an assistant. Okay, if you have trouble, and all they're doing is standing up, watching you, looking at you. And when you need help, they're gonna come there, and then they're gonna go do something. They think they deserve a 5 minute break, and then you get another issue. They're not there, and then the person in line helps you. That's used to the self checkout. That happened to me the other day. You know, I had some avocados. You know, beautiful avocados for 60 cents a piece. You know, so I'm like, well, like they didn't have the stickers on them. Well, one of them did. You know, finally took them out the little plastic bag, and one did. And anyway, the person behind me, a black lady, she was real nice. She says, "Okay, here you go. Here's what you do. Here's what you do." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." And then I had some something else, produce, and then that's the girl, the worker, come in and say, "Oh, I got it. I'll take over." You know, like she was mad at the lady behind me, you know, for helping me. She was gone, you know. Well, anyway, uh, so that, and then I wanted a debit card plus cash. And then the worker said, "I'm not familiar with that." So the black lady behind me says, "I know how to do it." She says, "You got to do your card first. Your cash first. Then it will tell you how much the balance is. Then you swipe your card for the rest." I'm like, "Thank you." And she ran me through it. And the other girl's looking there like, humph, you know, the worker, humph. Well, that ticks me off. That forcing you to use a self checkout. There's only one cashier open with 100 people in line. Okay, there's one entrance at this big super Walmart. One entrance. Got to go in the grocery section. That's keeping people closer together. Know what I mean? It's supposed to be distancing. That's keeping people closer together. And then, like, don't make no sense. Have the middle entrance open and the garden center. Leave it closed. The middle main entrance, leave it open. The market entrance, grocery store, leave it open. People will be less there. Get at least 5 checkout people on a cash register. Everything's going to go smooth. If I was the manager at Walmart and I would speak my piece to corporate, I'd probably lose my job.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that, but people are losing their jobs right now, and going self-service is only helping that idea about them being, self-serving. I remember as a kid going to a station like Texaco or Shell or Mobil, and these guys would run out the door. Remember the Texaco man would come out running and says, "Can I serve you?" And he'd check your oil, he'll check your tire pressure, check your wheels.
Yeah.
And cars lasted longer because they had a guy every time you put gas once a week, everything was checked. Sir, you're down a quart. Maybe you want to put oh, I'll wait till next time. And when you come to the second quart, then you put in 2 quarts in, and they made money that way.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just go to a store for gas, and you don't buy anything but gas unless you go inside.
Yeah.
I kind of miss those days where you had the Texaco man run out the door.
Texaco, Exxon, Esso, yeah, Amoco.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have we had Exxon in the Bay Area, big cities, but we didn't have them down here. We only had Texaco, Shell, Conoco, Mobil.
Did y'all have any what they call bill ups?
Nope.
Bill up gas stations. They were full service at
Mm-hmm.
one time. Then they got to full service and self service. It was you if you was on this side, the pumps closer to the store door. That was the full service. If you was on the opposite side toward the road, that was self service. And it was only like what 15-cent difference in the price of gas. And you got your tires checked, your oil checked, your windshield clean. Yeah, you didn't even have to step out the car.
I think that should come back just to get people jobs.
Hey, we have 2 places over here that are full service or self service. If you want to pump your own, that's fine. There's different pumps for that. But there is 2 full service stations here in Eunice. And they have a mechanic shop they have like 4 mechanics on duty, tire men, car washes, you name it. They got it. That's the most popular place in town. Most popular place in town at that.
What gets me is when I go to a store. It doesn't matter what store. Local stores, local proprietors, they seem to have the more knowledge. I went to a local hardware shop, and I always talk to the older guys. The younger guys, they know where the product is, but they don't know much about the product. And I remember getting some couplers, and so I asked the kid where it's at. So because I normally get so used to, not being helped by anybody else. Just where's it at? Get it yourself, right? Well, some of the big box stores, you can't even get anybody to help you to find where the item is, And then when you get there, they don't have everything that you need. They only have the most basic stuff. Like one store I went to in Fresno. This place is I swear to you, over 100 years old. And this place looks like it's a little rundown. It's not, open. It's got a lot of stuff all over the place. But stuff
It's
you
not
never
run
see.
down. It's well used. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and that's kind of stuff that I kind of look for. What? Really? I didn't know that. Philadelphia. Midnight. Why is that you cannot pump your own gas? I'll wait for the answer. The big break is co-star. Yeah. I remember that. Midnight, do you know why you can't pump your own gas? I know we can't pump liquid propane in containers in the state of California. You have to be trained to do it.
Yeah, for propane. Yeah, yeah. I used to have a propane station on 1,000-gallon tank and all that. Make pretty,
Oh, I
pretty
see.
good, pretty good money on that. Beside my radio shop.
Hey, did you see the news the other day? Where they were talking. There was a guy who started a group that there's certain things you cannot fix on your own
Oh,
because
you
this
talking
guy.
about? You mean Lewis Rossman? My buddy Lewis.
No. This is national news. It was out of NBC News, national news last night.
Lewis
This
has been
guy,
on the national news and the Canadian national news for that. The right to repair is called.
well, it was an LA store that he started his company that he
Uh-huh.
does all the repairs for every electronic device you can think of.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Lewis Rossman is in with that guy. That's called the Right
Oh,
to Repair group. That's uh fix it. I fix it. You
I
talking
thought it was
about?
We Fix It.
Uh, okay, that might be it. I fix it. We
Okay.
fix it. Something like that. I think it's I
Anyway,
fix it because they deal with
anyway, he
everything that iPhones have. That's why it's called I fix it. And
yeah.
they probably changed something around to we fix it or something, but because Apple does not want anybody but them working on their
Well,
Apple
no,
product.
it's not just Apple. It's like Google right now.
It's
They're giving
everything. I know
schools.
it's everything, but everything started up with Apple not wanting people to do it. Even certain, well, I mean, other companies got into the deal, and we are winning. The companies are losing.
Well, that's what I'm saying about Google and Microsoft and companies that are self-proprietary. That might be something that's going to change in the future because, for one thing, it doesn't keep people employed, and that's a big push now. People not being trained for new jobs once their company goes down under, and companies are not paying for people for severance pay for as part of the job training so they can get something else. And I think it's the younger kids. They're remember everything that we never threw anything away when we were kids.
Right,
Toasters,
right.
washers,
Yeah.
dryers,
TVs, radios.
TVs. Yeah, remember
Yeah.
going to a store and buying those tubes, and then you would take the tubes that you thought weren't working,
Yeah.
and
You
you plug
brought them
them into
to
the console, and
brought
it
them to
tells
a
you get.
pharmacy, like a Rexall store or other stores that had a tube tester. Put your tubes in the tester. Well, if it was bad, the guy would come, unlock the bottom of the cabinet, broke out a tube. That was your number, sold it to you. You went back, put it in your TV. Your TV was fixed. Yeah, the good old days. I'm gonna look something up for you right here. For y'all, actually. Let me see. Here we go. And this was on national news. Okay, boogity, boogity, boogity. And this is a buddy of mine. Go. Uh, Google finally gets sued by Department of Justice for monopoly behavior. Uh huh. 3 hours
Yeah,
ago.
something like
Three
11 or
hours
12
ago that
attorney
came out.
generals. Well, if after 20 years, 30 years of tech growth, and the laws haven't kept up with privacy laws, and and all this stuff that's going on with companies. Too many companies have bought each other out, and I think there's going to be a wave of antitrust pretty soon.
Genius Bar caught ripping customer off on camera by CBC News. Genius Bar exposed. This is a video that everybody in the United States needs to watch. Okay, I'm fixing to share this link with y'all. When y'all get time, I'm not saying y'all watch it now because this is a 12-minute video. Okay, let me get back in my YouTube part. Bada boom, bada bang, and that's it. And that's not the only one neither. There's other channels and stuff. Now, he got this CBC Van Bear Slots. Hey, how you doing, girl? Haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? You been winning some of them scratch-off tickets? Y'all go check out Van Bear Slots. He does them scratch-offs and all that, and lotto tickets and everything. Oh, yeah. Nice little short, quiet videos. Not quiet videos, she's like, hey, I got it, I won, got $500, stuff like that. Anyway, y'all go check out Van Bear Slots. She's a good girl. All right. Let me see here. Okay, there's a link, and CBC is not the only one that has done that. Like you were saying earlier, Hector, our national news getting and there's a coalition called the Right to Repair, and they will mention in here in this video, in this link I put up, they will mention iFixit. They make every screw that Apple makes for iPhones, every tool to open up an iPhone, all that. They want people to have access to fix their own, or people fix their own stuff just to change the home button. $500 from Apple. Genius Bar, Apple Store. $500.
Even my wife's car. I have to take it to Toyota because the only oil they had, the synthetic oil, was only special to that engine.
Really?
And then about 2 years ago, some company, I don't know if it was Valvoline or Quickie Lube or somebody, sued them for restraint of trade, or I forget the term they used. No. And now I can get the oil at what was it? Because they had a special lubricant that only Toyota had in there for their engine.
Yeah, it's like a copyrighted lube or
right.
Patented lubrications. Right. Yeah.
And the only person that had
they shoving it down your throat is what they're doing, that you have to go to the dealer and spend X amount of dollars, and then they're gonna find something else wrong with your car while they're doing an oil change. Nothing wrong with the car when you bring it in, but we have to do this. We can't let you have your car. It's too dangerous to drive. What? No, give me no. Tell me, no, go tell Jesus that. Please tell Jesus that, and he's gonna strike you down.
Too many rules that companies nowadays, try to pass off as necessities.
Everybody knows my favorite saying. What's my 2 favorite words? What's my 2 favorite words on stuff like that?
Man, you got me
there. If you know it, don't say it. I want David or whoever to type it in chat. Midnight knows my 2 favorite words. I wish I had 40 people in here right now. I wish it was like in the afternoon during an auction. What's my 2 favorite words? That'll be typed in real quick. Bull butter.
Oh.
There you go. David just typed it in right before I said it. Bull butter. And he put capital letters on it too. That's it. Bullshit. Yeah, it's all bull butter with all these companies are trying to do. Man, I need to do a live stream just on stuff like that. No cuss words, just bull butter, shiitake, and my favorite saying for cuss words. I might lose it one time though. I might drop a bomb in there.
I have to be really pissed and in the passion moment for me to say something like that.
Oh boy, I was one night when that troll got into my channel. I thought I was getting redneck stacker up in there. Same avatar and all that, and the real red was in my panel earlier, that day. And somebody copied his avatar and everything to the T. And boom, this troll got in there, and I thought I was letting Red back up. Red was having phone troubles. I thought it was Red. He said, "I'll be back in 10 minutes." So, well, damn, a train did pass. Wow, I didn't even notice it till David said it. I don't pay attention to that horn. It just, ear blocked. But anyway, I let Red back up. It wasn't Red. And Redneck's avatar, as soon as it popped up in the panel on the screen, it slid sideways. And there was this mofo right there swinging his rooster, just as happy as could be. Boy, and I dropped the F-bomb right there. I killed that stream. And started a new one. And I'll be dog. I sent the links in the chat. And the same troll, I guess, they had 2 or 3 of them. Well, I was only like 5 minutes, 10 minutes into the stream. So, but I'll put the link in chat again on the next stream. And here was a troll trying to come up. I'm like, oh, no, no. And that's before you could kick him out of backstage. You couldn't kick him out. Right. So, but anyway, they got tired of backstage and left. But, hey, but that was the 2 weeks that every YouTube channel was getting hit by trolls with porno stuff.
Yeah, I don't understand the purpose of them.
That's what they do, And
yeah. Well, I figured
I don't understand it, but it's just what they do. They sick.
I figured if it was like I don't know, if they had their own ways, maybe they should troll each other. It gets sent to a specific channel. Like if we can, like if they're a troll, report them, and then put their name in a troll channel only, and they can't come out of it, and they have to keep making new ones.
Well, I do report every troll I have.
Yeah, I do too.
Report, accordingly to what they said in the chat. I reported accordingly.
Well, I figured if we don't do it ourselves, the next time that guy or gal, mostly it's probably guys, go to the next channel and causes issues. So you figure you get these guys ahead of time, bleep them out, shoot them out, and then if everybody does it instead of just letting it go.
Right.
Then
I don't let it go. I report it. Okay, I delete the comment, or in David, my sniper's case, David, he'll delete the message, or hide him. Okay. But as long as I can see that name, I would rather my moderators just delete the comment, and that way I can report. I can actually do a actual report, and like within the last right at 2 weeks, I think David might better get the time frame in order. Well, you probably was there too on other channels and mine. uh, the luck of the Irish, somebody's trolling that name with that name. And we know it's not luck of the Irish because the fake one doesn't have a blue wrench. And he'll be bidding, I mean, not this guy will be bidding, okay, in an auction, not being offensive or nothing. He'll just throw a bid out there. Yeah, and the other luck of the Irish is with the wrench, blue wrench, is actually in the string bidding, and then the other luck of the Irish are up bid. Like, why are you up bidding yourself? Oh, I see why. Boom, and I'll catch it. And one or two times I didn't catch it. Somebody else did. They say, "Hey, that's not luck of the Irish," and he's like, "That's not me. That's not me." So, then I'll report that. And I don't know how many luck of the Irishes I reported. If it was from the same guy, then guess what? He has to change his IP address or something, because YouTube's gonna block his YouTube channel from creating a new one. So he has to change his IP address or something. But I'll report everyone. Even on other channels, I'll report a troll on their channels.
The other thing too about phones, I get a phone call that it says California, it doesn't say what city, and then they'll say, "Well, we just picked your phone number for a new trip," and I go, "Yeah, watch this trip." Click.
That's a new one on me.
Then I block them. A lot of people just ignore it. They should block every phone it's unwanted, especially when they say your number has been selected for a new Marriott's. I got that one today. Trip.
I don't get those.
Oh yeah, I got one for a cruise liner. I got one for airliner tickets. If I answer
a phone call or like a text message.
It's a phone. Well, that too. I get text messages too and phone calls.
Yeah, I get that in somebody else's name, Shamika.
Oh, here, how's this one?
Here.
They got my wife's first name, and they try to get a hold of her through my telephone number. And I thought that was pretty strange. I said, "Well, tell me what the business is," and the person on the line will not tell me why they're calling. I said, "Then why are you calling my phone? If you're calling my phone, then I should know the business of what you're calling my wife for." I shouldn't even say
add in there, and that's not my wife's name to start with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw them
and they connected this number here. Sorry. And said unless you have a police officer here, or you have a court order, or you have something legitimate. Okay, tell me where you live. Tell me what your physical address of where you're calling me from. Who is your company? Who's your supervisor? Give me a phone number I can contact you. And they won't do it.
Midnight's caught a few trolls in my live streams already. Midnight's blocked a few in my comments in my stream. I can give him that credit, that's for sure. But when I'm on other channels, when they live, I do a report. If I can catch it.
I hardly do.
I can't see them. I can't see the channel name or that person's name. Then I can't report it. But I usually, like if Big T hides them, I'm usually on the report part of it.
My biggest thing is that they start cussing or causing issues. I have timed people out if I'm a moderator for somebody, but sometimes most people get, when you have plenty of moderators in the channel, I don't get a chance to get as quick as some people, because they already noticed their name before from another time when they were on stream, with the channel.
Well,
so sometimes
most of my moderators know what I allow in chat. If you say ASS or whatever, that's that slides. I let that go. That's just normal everyday talk. Ass is not a cuss word anyway.
Well, if you apply it to a certain word, but if you call someone an ass, it is a cuss word.
Yeah.
But
Well, now if you derating somebody, then I'll a comment or whatever. Yeah,
What do
something
you,
like
what do you what do you feel the difference between someone using the F bomb once
that.
and doesn't apologize for it,
No, then
and a
no, that
person?
comment's gonna be gone. You know, I'll just ask them
Yeah.
not to use that word anymore. You
Yeah.
know, in chat,
See,
whatever.
I've done that a few times because where I
I
go to a
won't block
channel
the
and there's
person.
somebody
I'll
there
just
going,
hide the comment. I won't put them in timeout unless they keep on doing it.
yeah,
But it, but I've never had to time anybody out for
hmm
cussing because they like, oops, I made a mistake. Sorry.
I went to one channel where the F bomb was being used constantly, and it said in their channel it wasn't age restricted. You know how sometimes you can go into a channel and it says restriction.
Uh-huh.
And I went to one where I'd never seen it before. I was just in there, and all of a sudden, poof, their channel was gone.
Huh. Wow. You mean that
I don't know.
video's gone or the channel's gone?
The channel was gone. I mean,
Oh,
I
wow.
should say that the stream was gone.
Oh, the stream. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube will pick up on that, and then they'll delete it it'll say deleted for violation of rules and regulations. Not those two words, but well, more or less rules and regulations. Somebody went live the other night. I know UFO paleontologist, UFO hunter. He comes in my live streams. He had his own live stream. He does his own lives, but anyway, he was live last night. So I clicked on that. Surfing my friends, seeing who was live, getting on theirs, showing support and stuff. And I clicked on his. He said, "Whoop, this stream has been killed. Been deleted for YouTube policies." So I'm like, "Yep, okay." Well, he was cussing a lot.
So does YouTube have channel monitors that go from their YouTube people and they moderate the channels live?
There's a computer that does that.
Oh,
It's a computer moderator. It's called a YouTube team moderator. I was going to say something else and I forgot what it was. Boy.
I'm making myself a bologna sandwich.
I got off
Yeah.
track again.
What's that?
I got off track again. I was going to say something earlier and I done forgot what it was. I need to keep a notepad in front of me. Because I think I'm going to remember what I want to say in the future and I forget.
You mean like a topic and you remember later?
No. It's just something that, like if something you say that you're talking about and I want to add to it, and I don't want to interrupt you. And then I'll say, well, I'll remember that. And then then something else comes up and it gets me off track, like a train or something,
A reminder, in other words.
Yeah, just a little string on the finger note. If I tie a string around my finger trying to remember a certain thing, I'll forget what the string is for. That's why a note, not a mental note neither, a handwritten note with a notepad in front of me. Okay, talk about boom, and then I can remember. I probably already covered it, then forgot, and
I remember one time I was looking. I got up, had I don't know, probably about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was looking to see who was up and available because I couldn't get back to sleep. And one night I stayed up and went to a channel, started talking, and then I answered a few comments, and then one of the comments was midnight. And I had the same idea. Hey, why don't you come on and do a live stream so I can come on and talk to him, see I can see something, you know. I guess he was bored one night.
And it was midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, midnight. He comes in here often. You know, just almost every live stream I do, he's in here. You know, and he's a penny guy too.
Oh yeah.
Midnight, Majestic, Paul Hampton, Mike Pallet, and that's just a few of the guys I know that are in the, you know, Lincoln cents, Lincoln pennies. You know, especially the Wheaties. You know, I mean, I know all them guys, Chuck Daughters. I was in fact, uh, God dog it, I didn't stick around long enough, but actually I left. Chuck Daughtry, he had a auction today. Well, all right, earlier. It was yesterday, and he was going to do a roll reveal, you know, and I was going to get in on it, and I forgot all about it. You know, to buy a spot, you know, buy a penny. And I used to do it often, you know, like midnight and Paul Hampton and all them. I'd be in there often with at least one or two. Some, you know, it was, I think, limit 3. At one time I had 3, and 2 out of the 3, and I'm sending 2 of those in the PCGS. If midnight was in there when for that reveal, he know what I'm talking about. That if I get the grades that Chuck and me actually think I'm gonna get, yeah, I got like $6,000 for about a, I don't know, $6 investment. Actually, it was more than that because, you know, shipping and all that stuff too. Well, actually, I got those coins in with something else. So, you know, $6 investment. If I can get 6,000 out of it, that, yeah, that's the money coin. I don't think both of those pennies will go that high grade, but that one does. Uh, Everybody's invited to Boudreaux's, to Cajuns. We're gonna throw a big crawfish ball. Oh, and there's another train.
Well, it's getting nippy in California. I can tell it's getting fall now. Had to get a blanket this time.
It's getting nippy in California.
Yeah, 50 degrees. That's nippy.
Oh, that's the morning low. Okay. I bet you it's about 69 here. Let me check. $68. Yeah, I was close.
Wow, that's warmer.
No, that's a very nice temperature for a morning low. Well, it'll drop down to probably, let's see, it's 4:30. Oh crap, it's 4:30. I'm gonna have to get off of here in a minute. Within 2 hours, it's gonna drop 5 degrees about.
Midnight, fall, snowed there. I haven't seen snow. I've only seen snow on the valley in 63 years twice.
Mm.
The only snow I see is up in the mountains.
Yeah, up in the high elevation.
Yeah, above 5,000 feet.
It's
And
like
you're
people,
right. Midnight's right. California people think the 60 is cold.
yeah. Well, at 60, I'm looking for a light jacket. For a daytime high, I'm looking for a light jacket.
Yeah, well,
At
here in the
50, at 50, a daytime high, I'm looking for a warmer jacket and an outside fire, or inside the house with a heater.
for us, if it isn't 100 between end of May to end of September, it's 100 degrees. That's not a summer.
Yep. Just like that's where we were raised, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna head out here, guys. I got a big
Okay.
old chicken pot pie, and I'm gonna see if I can't. What is it? 4:30. By the time I eat and stuff like that, I got at least a 6-hour fast to do if I want to do my blood work tomorrow. And so that would be 12. If I hit I got to go on at 4:30 tomorrow with an auction, the multi-channel auction. I mean later today, the multi-channel auction at 4 p.m. So, let's see. Now, if I hit the blood work lab at about 2:30, I'll be in the time zone for my fast. I got a phone call yesterday or day before yesterday, and when I got up at 9 yesterday, I called the doctor's office back, and they said, there's something up with your blood work, with your glucose and lipids. Were you fasting before you did your blood work? I was thinking to myself, oh God, that's 3 months ago. No, they're just asking me that now. And they're not checking for glucose, they're actually checking for prostate cancer, or, a prostate test. A P test, they call it. Prostate, it's short to P test or whatever. P, anyhow.
Yeah, your PSA.
PSA, that's it. PSA. They didn't tell me nothing about that. They just told me my glucose and lipids or something, and want to know if I was fasting. And I'm trying to think, well, what's the time frame on that when they took the blood? Was it around 3:30? And she's like, yeah, 3:38. I'm like, okay. I said, well, I probably didn't eat because that's the day I slept late, but I know I had coffee and all that stuff. Well, we're going to reorder you a new blood test. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, there's some more money down the drain. So I said, do I need to fast on this one? She says, yeah, just go ahead and fast. I said, okay, what's the time limit? 12 midnight? She said, no, about 6 hours before you go in. I'm like, okay, 4 to 6 hours. I'm like, okay. So let me do that. I'm going to get out of here.
Okay.
And eat my chicken pot pie Missy bought for me, Kentucky Fried Chicken, because that's the only thing I like from that fast food place is their chicken pot pies. They're about that big around, about that thick, got a nice big old flaky crust on it, sides, top, and the bottom, full of chicken meat and vegetables. I'm gonna heat that in the microwave for about a minute and a half. All right, after you want to do your outro and I'll do mine.
Everybody be careful. Wash your hands. Wear your masks. Have parties, but if you have parties, make sure you stay apart from each other. Be safe. Be cool. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night. See everybody tomorrow.
I
Today.
want to thank. There you go. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight. Thank y'all for the super chat. as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. And I'll catch y'all. Blue Top. Later, Luke
Good night.
Duke. Good night. Dave.
Good night.
Nectar.
Good night.
Blue Top.